Welcome to this Cardiovascular Research Onlife interview. I'm Mahmoud Abdullatif from the Medical University of Graz, and I'm here to interview Dr. Gemma Vilahur, who's a senior researcher at the Research Institute of Sant Pau Hospital in Barcelona. Welcome, Dr. Vilahur, and thank you for joining us today for this interview.
Thank you.
I would like to begin by asking you, what would you consider your most significant scientific contribution to the field?
Since the beginning of my research career, which is around 22 years ago already, I would like to highlight two important contributions in my area of expertise, which is ischemic heart disease. The first one is I have helped to unravel the mechanisms and cellular and signal pathways involved or triggered during myocardial infarction, that is ischemia and reperfusion, as well as provided an in-depth understanding of the contributors in the reparative repair process, which is the cardiac remodeling. So this has led me to take important advances in the understanding of cardioprotection and in the discovery of new strategies with the aim to prevent and treat ischemic heart disease. So this will be the first one. As per the second one, by application of omic technologies, I have deciphered which have the deleterious effect of cardiovascular risk factors on HDL and high-density lipoprotein particles that render them dysfunctional, partly helping to explain the failure of HDL rising drug trials aimed to rise HDLs. So, and I have identified potential targets to recover HDL functionality and their therapeutic potential. So my research has involved experimental models, both rodent and large animal models, the implementation of imaging modalities, which is MRI, cardiography, flow Doppler, and I have promoted the authorship of 4 patents and the formation of 2 spin-off companies. So in order to develop all my intellectual properties. So in fact, we are now running, conducting studies in clinical setting in order to implement our discoveries in the range of clinical practices, which in order to reach the main goal of doing my research, which is improve patient healthcare.
You are in the founding group of the Scientists of Tomorrow. What do you think is the greatest achievement of this group, and how do you see it evolving in the future?
When I started, the SOT started 7 years ago, where there were 400 members, and now they have reached 1,000. So the involvement of the SOTs in basic and translational cardiovascular science is becoming increasingly important, and they have evolved tremendously. Either through LinkedIn, Twitter, that they constantly inform now all the young about their activities of the most important recent discoveries in basic science, all the available grants. So overall, they have excellently promoted, first, I would say, education, which is through cardiovascular research, on-life commentaries, through video interviews of renowned scientists, and also ES educational courses and conferences. The second, they have evolved very much in promoting career development, which is also through cardiovascular research on-life interviews in this case, career sessions, and also contributing to the summer course of the CBS. So, and firstly, they have very much enhanced the scientific interactions. They provide a solid and consolidated platform for early career research to present their scientific works, because they perform many meetings in several societies and working groups, and allowing young research, to provide and discuss their career challenges and foster networking, which is extremely important. So I feel very, very proud and very happy on how the SOTs have evolved.
Well, we're here thanks to what you have done, really. So thank you. Last year, you won the European Society of Cardiology's Outstanding Achievement Award. What has winning this award meant to you personally, and how do you think it has affected your career?
For me, it was a very important milestone in my professional life. Since I have been involved in the ESC many years ago, I followed always with admiration all the research that had been granted with this recognition. So now I wished, I dreamed that one day my name will be up there. So winning this award has been a great recognition to my team's work, to my mentor, to my family, and to myself, because it supports that our hard work has resulted in significant contributions to the research. So, and definitely has motivated me and our team to continue work hard, and even harder to progress and finally consolidate as my research career.
Congratulations. It's really great. What would be your advice for young scientists hoping to achieve similar success?
Okay. Assuming that the young scientist has no doubt about his interest in pursuing a research career, I would say definitely do not give up. Early research faces many challenges. First, for your salary, then to conduct your experiments, and finally to progress and build your team. So, and all this difficult path is accompanied by, it's very difficult to publish always in top ranked journals. And this is really disappointing and gives many frustrations, but you cannot give up. I would also like to point out that there is not only the need to work very hard to have a successful career, but if you want to establish yourself as independent research, you must read regularly all the new advances in the research field. You must learn and think. It's very important to come up with original and groundbreaking ideas that need to be addressed. Because, and not only this, because when you have this idea, you have to take your time to design the most convenient, solid, and robust experimental approach to address your idea. Because whatever the outcome is, it will definitely be of interest for the research community. So, and in this regard, I would say to the young community to take advantage and exploit all the emerging and new technologies and the powers of bioinformatics. You know, they can offer a lot and help a lot in advance and within their research. So this would be my advice. Please do not give up.
Thank you very much for this interview, Gemma.